You know those people in your life who, after every single interaction, leave you feeling drained, confused, and second-guessing yourself? It's like a subtle poison. They don't just take up your time, they steal your peace. They have this uncanny ability to make you think their chaos is your fault, that their drama is a storm you somehow whipped up. But what if the ancient Stoics, those masters of the mind, left us a blueprint to spot these emotional vampires before they can do real damage? Imagine having Marcus Aurelius's personal playbook for navigating your relationships and protecting your own mental well-being. He wasn't just an emperor, he was a master of human nature. This is about uncovering the red flags that expose manipulators and energy drainers, all through a Stoic lens. Today we're forging a shield. We're learning the 7 red flags that scream toxic person. Section 1. Red flag. 1. They thrive on your reactions. The first red flag is one of the sneakiest. They feed on your emotional reactions. A toxic person's sense of stability often depends on making you feel unstable. They'll provoke you, poke at you, and say things designed to get a rise out of you. A jab disguised as a joke, a backhanded compliment, or a sudden dramatic accusation. When you react with anger, frustration, or tears, you're giving them exactly what they want. You're validating their power over your inner state. Think of it this way. Your emotional response is the fuel they burn to feel important. Without it, their fire sputters out. They create crises to throw you off balance and gain a sense of control. The Stoics understood this perfectly. They taught that while we can't control what others do, we have absolute power over our response. While there's no perfect record of it, a saying often attributed to Marcus Aurelius captures this idea perfectly. The best revenge is to be unlike the one who performed the injustice. The Stoic countermove isn't to fight back, but to practice strategic indifference. When they throw a spark, don't douse it with the gasoline of your outrage. Offer nothing. A calm, neutral response, or even silence, is their greatest enemy. It sends a powerful message. You don't have control over my peace. By simply observing their behavior without getting tangled in it, you reclaim your power and starve them of the reaction they desperately crave. Section 2. Red flag. 2. They are masters of blame and excuses. The second red flag is a complete refusal to take accountability. For a toxic individual, nothing is ever their fault. They are professional victims, masters at shifting blame onto others, circumstances, or most conveniently, you. They have a PhD in excuse-making. If they hurt your feelings, it's because you're too sensitive. If they fail, it's because someone else dropped the ball. They live in a bizarre reality where they are always blameless, and this creates a whirlwind of chaos for everyone else. This is a giant red flag because a person who can't own their mistakes can't grow. They're doomed to repeat their harmful patterns, and you're doomed to be a recurring character in their cycle of blame. The Stoics were huge advocates for radical self-reflection. Epictetus taught a 3-stage model of progress. An untrained person blames others for their misfortune. A person making progress learns to blame themselves, not for the event, but for their own judgments about it. But the truly wise person, he argued, eventually blames no one because they understand what is and isn't in their control. The Stoic approach is to see this pattern for what it is, a weakness of character, not a reflection of your own failures. When they try to lay their baggage at your feet, you don't have to pick it up. You can respond with a simple, firm, "I see this differently," or "I'm not taking responsibility for that." You don't have to argue or prove your case. Just observe the action without absorbing the false judgment. Their inability to be accountable is their burden, not yours. Section 3. Red flag. 3. They disguise control as concern. Pay close attention to this next one because it's often wrapped in the language of love and care. They disguise control as concern. It's a subtle and dangerous form of manipulation. They'll question your ambitions, friendships, and big decisions, all under the guise of just looking out for you. They might say things like, "Are you sure you can handle that new project? I just don't want to see you get overwhelmed." Or, "I don't trust your new friend. They just don't seem like a good influence." While real concern is supportive, this kind of concern is designed to plant seeds of doubt and erode your confidence. The goal is to make you second-guess yourself and become more dependent on them for approval. They confuse closeness with ownership and affection with authority. This isn't protection, it's a cage being built around you, one bar at a time. The Stoics taught us to judge people by their actions and the results of those actions, not their pretty words. Does their concern empower you, or does it limit you? Does it encourage your growth or foster dependence? The Stoic response is to use reason as your filter. Thank them for their input, but hold firm to your own judgment. A powerful question to ask yourself is, does this advice expand my freedom or restrict it? Let that answer guide you. Someone who truly cares for you will support your strength, not cultivate your weakness. If any of this is hitting home and you're ready to build a life of clarity and inner peace, take a second to subscribe. Each week, we explore this ancient wisdom to solve modern problems. By joining this community, you're not just helping yourself, you're helping spread this knowledge to others who need to protect their own mental fortress. Section 4. Red flag. 4. They constantly violate your boundaries. The fourth red flag is a chronic disrespect for your boundaries. Boundaries are the invisible lines we draw to protect our time, our energy, and our sanity. Toxic people are masters at testing, pushing, and completely ignoring these lines. They'll call you at all hours, show up unannounced, ask for favors you're clearly uncomfortable with, or pry into parts of your life you've marked as private. At first, these violations might seem small, almost forgivable. They might even frame their intrusion as a joke or a sign of how close you are. But don't be fooled. Every time a boundary is crossed without consequence, they learn that your limits are negotiable. This constant overstepping is deeply stressful and leaves you feeling disrespected and unsafe. The Stoic philosopher Seneca wrote about the need to sometimes withdraw into ourselves to protect our emotional energy. Setting and enforcing firm boundaries is the modern way to do this. A boundary isn't a threat, it's just a statement of what you will and will not accept. You don't need to justify it. A simple, "I'm not available to talk right now," or "I'm not comfortable discussing that," is a complete sentence. A healthy person will respect it. A toxic person will challenge it. Let their reaction be the data you need to see their true character. Your peace isn't a resource to be plundered, it's a fortress to be defended. Section 5. Red flag 5. They display a deep empathy deficit. One of the most chilling red flags is a profound lack of empathy. Empathy is what allows us to connect and share in the feelings of another person. It's the glue of healthy relationships. A toxic person often has a serious empathy deficit. They might be able to perform a convincing imitation of empathy when it serves them, but their actions will eventually reveal a cold disregard for your feelings. You might share something you're excited about, and they'll immediately pivot to make it about themselves or subtly downplay your joy. You could be going through a tough time, and instead of offering real support, they grow impatient or dismiss your pain because it's an inconvenience to them. This functional inability to feel with you is what allows them to manipulate, exploit, and hurt others without remorse. Their world revolves around their own needs, and your emotions are, at best, a foreign language they have no interest in learning. Marcus Aurelius reminded himself to be tolerant with others and strict with yourself. But tolerance doesn't mean you have to put up with a relationship devoid of compassion. The Stoic path is to recognize what's in your control. You cannot force someone to feel empathy. That's outside your power. What you can control is your proximity to them. Recognize that a person incapable of genuine empathy is incapable of a truly healthy, reciprocal relationship. Protect your heart by investing it where compassion can be returned. Section 6. Red flag. 6. They isolate you from your support system. Be wary of anyone who tries to become your entire world. The 6th red flag is a deliberate effort to isolate you from your friends, family, and colleagues. This is a classic control tactic, and it often starts subtly. They might make snide comments about your loved ones, suggesting they don't really care about you or are a bad influence. They might create drama or conflict right before you plan to see others, making it so exhausting that you start canceling just to keep the peace. The goal is simple. By cutting you off from outside support and perspectives, they make you more dependent on them. They become the primary source of your social life, your validation, and your sense of reality. Once you're isolated, you're far easier to manipulate. Your world shrinks until it's just the two of you, and their voice becomes the only one you hear. The Stoics valued community and good company. While this popular quote is a modern paraphrase, it perfectly captures the spirit of Epictetus's teachings. The key is to keep company only with people who uplift you, whose presence calls forth your best. A healthy relationship integrates into your life and supports your other connections. A toxic one seeks to conquer and replace them. The Stoic action here is to fiercely protect your social bonds, nurture your friendships, stay close to your family. A person who genuinely cares for you will respect the other important people in your life, not see them as a threat. Section 7. Red flag. 7. They leave you feeling drained and confused. This final red flag isn't something they do, but something you feel. After most interactions, you're left feeling emotionally exhausted, anxious, or confused. This feeling is your intuition screaming a warning. These individuals are called emotional vampires for a reason. They feed on your energy and leave you depleted. You might find yourself spending hours replaying a conversation, trying to decipher hidden meanings or wondering what you did wrong. This mental friction is a kind of psychological chaos they create to keep you off balance. It's the fog of gaslighting, where they subtly twist reality until you start to question your own perceptions and your sanity. The Stoics urged us to keep a constant guard over your perceptions, because, as they knew, our inner peace is no small thing to protect. Your clarity and peace of mind are your most valuable assets. The Stoic approach is to treat this feeling of exhaustion as crucial data. It's a reliable compass pointing you away from a toxic source. Don't rationalize it away. Don't ignore it. Honor it. Your inner state is the ultimate truth teller. If someone consistently costs you your peace, the price of that relationship is simply too high. Choose tranquility. Choose yourself. Recognizing these red flags isn't about judging others, it's about protecting yourself. It's the Stoic art of seeing things clearly. You now have 7 markers, viewed through a Stoic lens. They thrive on your reactions. They master the blame game. They disguise control as concern. They violate your boundaries. They lack empathy. They try to isolate you, and they leave you feeling drained. By spotting these patterns, you are no longer a passive participant in someone else's chaos. You are the calm observer, the protector of your own mind. As the Stoics taught, you cannot control others, but you can always control your response, your boundaries, and the company you keep. You have the power to walk away from what is not meant for you and build a life founded on respect, clarity, and inner peace. You are the guardian of your mental fortress. Defend it well. Which of these red flags have you encountered most in your life? Share your experience in the comments below. Your story might be the one that helps someone else find clarity. And for more wisdom on building an unshakable mind, be sure to watch our next video on Stoic techniques for emotional resilience. Protect your peace.